Hello. Chinese drama The Love You Give Me EP6. In the morning, Min Hui was startled to see Xin Qi in the living room when she came out after washing up. She quickly put on her coat and Xin Qi unfazed searched for water to drink. At that moment, there was a knock on the door and Min Hui opened it to find Zhou Ruji. She quickly shut the door and asked Xin Qi to hide, then used the opportunity to demand that he meet with Quan. Xin Qi reluctantly agreed, but couldn't help being curious about who was at the door. He peeked out and saw that it was Zhou Ruji delivering breakfast, and felt a little jealous. Min Hui hurried Zhou Ruji away, not wanting him to discover her relationship with Xin Qi. Facing the fact that Xin Qi will be living in the house, Min Hui proposed several rules, which were basically to keep their relationship a secret and respect each other's privacy in common areas. Also, whenever Xin Qi decides to leave, Min Hui will agree to it. Xin Qi agreed to these rules, thinking that he could settle down, but he encountered a problem when he took a shower and found that the water was cold, which caused him to catch a cold and feel tired. Min Hui was also affected, as having one more person in the house made it difficult for her to sleep and caused her to feel a bit exhausted at work. Zhou Ruji, who went to study in another city, met Yao Zizu, a patient whom he had helped treat his leg injury last time. Seeing Ya's enthusiastic greeting, Zhou agreed to exchange contact information with her. On the other hand, when Xin Qi saw Min Hui wanting to ride a motorcycle to take Quan to school, he was worried about safety issues and hurriedly stepped forward to stop her, and they began to argue. Quan saw that they could not resolve the argument and reminded them that he was almost late for school, so Min Hui promised to take Quan to school in Xin Qi's car. On the way there, Xin Qi asked Quan to take out the sumptuous breakfast he had prepared, and he was very proud of himself. Min Hui was surprised to find that Xin Qi had even prepared a child seat and was quite unexpected. After taking Quan to school, they both went to work and resumed their roles. Just then, Mr. and Bluebird were having a meeting, and Min Hui was supposed to give a report on the first phase of the test. However, when she opened her computer, she realized that she had taken the wrong one. She remembered that it was Quan who had packed the computer in the morning, and she realized that she had mixed it up with Xin Qi's computer. Xin Qi also noticed the problem and became nervous. They looked at each other and remained silent. Fortunately, Min Hui was proficient in giving the report and was able to present the test process and results without reading from the script. This surprised Xin Qi, and he couldn't help but smile. After dropping off Quan at school, the two of them went to work at the company assuming their respective roles. Mester and Bluebird were having a meeting, and Min Hui was scheduled to give a report on the first phase of the test. When she opened her computer, she realized she had picked up the wrong one, as she remembered that Quan had taken her computer in the morning. She then realized that she had mixed up her computer with Xin Qi's. Xin Qi also noticed the problem and both of them looked at each other nervously without saying anything. Fortunately, Min Hui was skilled enough to give the report without notes detailing the testing process and results. This surprised Xin Qi, and he couldn't help but smile. After the meeting, they returned to the office, where Xin Qi immediately started cracking Min Hui's computer. Suddenly, Min Hui walked in and asked for her computer back, but Xin Qi refused, and they got into an argument. Just then Haga came in to report on his work, and Min Hui and Xin Qi quickly acted as though they were discussing work. Min Hui took advantage of the situation to take her computer back. Haga advised Xin Qi to move back to his own place, as he didn't know what might happen if he stayed there any longer. However, Xin Qi wanted to continue living there, so he bought Quan his favorite Iron Man toy and a bed and coffee maker for himself. When Min Hui came home from work, she discovered several new things in the house and asked about them. After an argument, Quan appeared and stopped them. The next day, Xin Qi took Quan to go shopping, and they even picked out several sets of parent-child outfits. They also bought the toy that Quan had been wanting for a long time, and their relationship was getting better and better. Xin Qi also wanted to take Quan to many places to make up for the 4 years of absence and lack of company with Quan. He also felt sorry for Quan's illness and wanted to give him the best things in the world. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.